Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, if you're new here, hello. My name is V.A. Adekoya. I'm a legal practitioner. I practice here in Lagos, Nigeria, and this channel is about life, law, entertainment, probate, succession, news, family, and any other things that comes to mind. Any other thing trending. Yes, so today I will be sharing with you guys document that I took to, and let me quickly say this, I'm also using this platform because if you are new and this is the first video you are opening, and I don't want to get you guys confused. I'm also using this platform to share with you all my immigration journey. I'm married to an American citizen, and I'm also using this platform to share my immigration journey. I've been sharing my immigration journey, so this is just the continuation of my sharing, things that comes to mind, and this fall under things that comes to mind that is worth sharing. I just feel that because while I have said this in my earlier video, that while I was trying to, my husband and I were trying to apply for when my husband was trying to petition for me, I tried to search through the YouTube to see if I could get any Nigeria updates on how to process the immigration journey. It was quite difficult for me, so it was that prompted this, because I didn't want to switch, because I was seeing some Filipinos and all that, so I didn't quickly lay my hands on any Nigeria experience as to immigration, immigrating a Nigerian immigrating from Nigeria to the United States. So I said I'm going to document mine, and who knows, one person, they might be useful for that one person out there. So if you're here to subscribe, I'm gonna wait. Subscribe, I'll wait. Wait, sis, help me, sis. Subscribe, bro. Help a friend. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe, like, share, and even if this information you don't need it for whatever reason, just try and still subscribe. You never can tell, I might be sharing something, and click on the notification box. With that, you get to be notified whenever I upload my video. So you never can tell, I might end up putting up a video that you might end up getting, or learning one or two things about. So you see why you have to subscribe. This is new for me. I've always been on YouTube, but this is I just decided this year to start making videos as well. So support a sister. I want to have a household where I can bring you guys up to date, share with you my day and my immigration, law, life, everything that is worth sharing. So guys, these are all the documents that I took. Mind you, I've gone for my interview. So I'm gonna make another video with respect to my interview experience and what have you. So these are all the documents I took to my interview, so the Nigerian embassy. So I didn't leave anything out. These are everything that I own, everything. So I'm going to take you through all these documents. So guys, you might want to grab a seat so that we'll take note of all these documents. You don't want to take chances. You don't want to take chances. I saw a lot, I experienced a lot, and it was scary for me. It was scary, but I just had to I'll share every little details with you guys. Trust me to do that. I'll take my time and share with you, and I'll also take my time to answer your question. I hope I'm not talking too much. Okay, so first and foremost, I have my invitation letter to the interview, the appointment letter. I have my appointment letter with my passport, 2 passports stapled on it, and I make photocopy of every of my documents, so take notes. I have my appointment letter, 2 passports stapled on my appointment letter. Yeah, guys, it was serious for me. I flagged everything. As at the time my interviewer saw this my file, he smiled in a very funny way, is it my file? You'll be shocked. I got the vibe, because immediately he called me. The next person, I just went in front of him. I just dropped my file jacket, everything like this. Wow. They looked at it, said hello. I said hello, good afternoon. Then I was already very nervous, shaky, because I saw Anna just for another time. So I have my appointment letter with my sole passport on it. Okay, I have my police report. I'd earlier, I shared with you how I've had this even before during the pandemic. I think I've compiled all these documents. I compiled it around March. Okay, March earlier this year. So because I got I got an email saying that a day will be scheduled for my interview before the pandemic. So I had already bought this jacket. I went to the market, I bought the file, I bought this nylon jacket for each document and the photocopy. What again? I got stapler, I got pin, I got everything. Because sis, I can't take chances. So I got everything I needed. So I'd already compiled this. I was just adding to it day by day, but I had it somewhere placed that most of the time I get to open and add some few things and all. So before, I think it was how many days before my interview that I realized that my police certificate has expired. Because I think it lasted for 3 months. It expires after 3 months. So since I had done my police certificate, I did my police certificate around I'm going to share with you the process if you want to do your police certificate, how I went about it, what you need to do and what have you. So I did my police certificate around that is it April, March? Around that May. So it was when I was going back and forth to my file to see if I'm not leaving anything out that I realized that the police certificate has expired. So I said, oh yeah, police certificate. I had to go and process another police certificate. So if you're like me, you already have your documents ready and what have you, please check your police certificates. Ensure that your police certificate has not expired. If it has, please, you might want to process another one beforehand, or you wait for your appointment letter before going to process your police certificate. Because if you're not going to get your appointment letter anytime soon, the police certificate might just have to expired again. So it doesn't make any sense to do another one until it expires. So police certificate, I have the photocopy of my data page, my passport data page, and I had already snapped. I have like 5x5 passport photograph, and the normal passport photograph I had about 30 copies. Bro, sis, I don't want to take chance, because it was the only opportunity I have to be my husband. If not, my dear, I took that passport. I've had that one. I put this here in the file jacket with my passport page photograph, my international passport page, photocopy of it. I put in there. So I have my birth certificate, the original birth certificate. You see how I put everything in nylon jackets, so it won't get all messed up. So I have my original birth certificate, and the photocopy of my birth certificate is in here. My original wedding certificate, and the photocopy, the church and the registry certificate. So I put everything in one file jacket and one photocopy each in case. My DS-260 form, the one that I submitted, so I uploaded on the USCIS website or SEAC, I don't know, your DS-260 form, the original. I even bought a printer, guys. I bought a printer, just so you know. I printed some outside, but then I also sometimes want to print in my house, in case I remember a document and it's night and you need to print out. So I just bought a very small HP printer. It's just a mess up printer because the ink is quite small. I'll print 4 or 5 pages and the ink will be telling me the ink has finished. So, but then I had to buy another ink the last time a day before my interview to print out some other documents or make photocopy or scan documents and all that. So DS-260 form, I have my husband's form, the I-864 form. What's that? Affidavit of support form. Yeah, So I had that, the original. He scanned that to me. I printed it out, original, because the printer I bought, it has white and black and colored. So I printed it out, clean and clear. So it looks like the original. Is the original as well, as a matter of fact. So I have my husband IRS document. I think the tax document. Yes, I have the updated one from 2016 to 2018. Yeah, 2018. And meanwhile, somebody was sent back because of this IRS. I'm gonna give you that I'm gonna gist you about that in my next video. So I took my my husband IRS document to the interview center. Just note that. I also have individual income tax return 2016 to 17, 18. Yes. He also sent one amended resident income tax. So I had that too. I took that as well. He also scanned his United States of America passport. He sent that to me. I printed out colored, not white and black. It looks like the original color, just the way it is, because of the printer that I bought. So I took my, what's it called, my wedding program, my introduction picture. I asked him to send me the receipts of my ring. Yeah, he sent that to me. I think he sent that to me with the ring even before. Is it after? Yeah, before the introduction. He bought one before and he bought one after, So he sent that to me. The jotter, one of the jotter that we distributed at my wedding, I just kept one for myself. I just saw one in my car. Really, I just felt, what? I might not. Let me just put this in my file. You never can tell. It's better for you to have so much than to have so little. So that day I was looking funny though, because it seems as if I was the only person carrying big file. So I had that, my introduction picture, this introduction picture, the hard copy. I just took few because I had already done photocopy of so many of my pictures already, colored, because I didn't want to take my album, because I saw people that brought their wedding album, so it would be quite big for me, because it was actually a very big album. So I also took my church program for my wedding. Yeah, our picture is in front of it. Church program, I have a picture I don't want to show you guys. So the program, I add that too with me. I actually flagged all this. Hey Buki, I flagged everything. This one, the flagger, I wrote our wedding pictures and other pictures, and here these are other pictures. I made photocopy of those pictures, other pictures, photocopy about, like, these are much, like, so many. About how many copies are there? Maybe 40 if I'm not mistaken. Like, I'll have 10, maybe at least 10 on each nylon jacket. Different. I start, the way I arranged it from the introduction, from the proposal. The picture that my sister took us while he was proposing to me, because took us out towards Nigeria. The picture of our introduction, another engagement, wedding, just like that to the end. So that, and the registry too before the engagement. So guys, I have, of course, I'm not supposed to take it, but I asked him to send it to me anyways. His divorce certificate, like a copy. I printed it out. Yeah. My National Population Commission birth, what to say, attestation of birth certificates. We uploaded this. This was one of the requirements when we submitted the first application. So I got this at the National Population Commission in Sule, Babsani Masham. You know where that office is. I also made photocopy of my change of name, the publication, the pass that has my name. I made a photocopy of it. Yeah. So of course I processed another police certificate, but then the old one, I had the old one with me as well. You never can tell. So I had my petition for alien relative, the form high 130. I think this is for my husband, the one that was uploaded. Yeah, it's also scanned, it's sent to me. That's form high 130. I also have my own form high 130 here. He scanned it because it was the one that uploaded everything, so he scanned and sent this to me as well. So I have this, you know, the original and photocopy. They are photocopy anyway, but I made 2 copies. Never can tell. I have biographic information from G325A for deferred action. I don't know what this is. I don't know at what point we filled this out, but you know, I'm there. Okay, this is the photocopy. I had my notice of action, the one they sent to me. You know, I made photocopy of it. I printed it out. Yeah, form I797C, notice of action. Oh, I took my letter of recommendation from the office. You know, it's not like a visa for, it was a spousal visa, but I took my confirmation letter. You know, I interned in my office for some months before I was confirmed. My letter of employment, I took that. You know, I took the one that has my, what's it called, what's this letter? Okay, there is a letter that they gave me at work recommending me. It's not recommending me, commending. Letter of commendation. I was commended for something that I did in the office, and all of the partners signed it. You know, I took that as well. My appointment letter, my salary increments, and what have you. Emails, correspondences between myself and my husband, I printed that out as well. You know, it's been here after our wedding. It was here about 3 times or 2 times. Yeah, so I printed out. I asked him to send me all his itinerary. He sent that to me as well, so I printed it out, everything, just to show them that he's been here after our wedding. We spent time together. It was here about, you know, I have everything printed out. This application form, the one that we submitted, first application that we annexed all our documents, the petition that he sent to me that he submitted, I think I shared that. I took a photocopy and the check. You know, he paid $535. You know, I took that check with me. I had my, okay, I've already said that. The another photocopy that I'm saying, my, what's it called, receipt for my ring. I think I said that. And the original, I had my original with me, the original newspaper publication of change of name. So I also have this. I put it separately because I was already on my way on this blessed day. I just stood in my car. My driver was like, it's okay, I said, you know what? Let me go get my call to birth certificate for whatever that is worth. In short, Buki, go and pack all the certificate that you have in your life. It won't harm you. You're going with the car. You might as well drop it somewhere in the car, but hold it. I never know a mind, that voice was the voice of God telling me, do the needful. So I just entered my house back. We were already on our way. I picked up my, my call to birth certificate, my unique certificates, and I don't even know that I had all my certificates in this nylon. My JAM certificates, how many years ago? Everything, you know, not just JAM certificate, JAM results. I had my testimonial, my secondary school testimonial, my NYC pass. I just felt, you know, this file jacket has all of my documents. Let me just pack it. I was with this as well. So what again, guys? Please don't take chances. I'm going to share with you my interview experience and what I saw. So that's all about that. And then I also, please, most importantly, don't forget, I printed out my WhatsApp conversation between myself and my husband from the day we met. The kingdom of heaven suffered violence. And it's by violence that we will take it by force. From the day we met, I printed out our conversation. Even when I told him, he said, you don't need all that. I said, you know what? Why am I even listening to you? I just even stopped discussing it with him. So I printed, I didn't even print out everything because at the time I exported all of our conversation. It was about 1,250 pages. I said, why would I have to take a whole textbook, kilo day? So that's like, you know what, let me just munch it. I munched every of our conversation, like, because I wanted the WhatsApp this thing to show. Because you never can tell, you export it. The way this thing came out when I exported it, it came out like something you can actually type. You know, anybody can fake this. So I had to do this to show good faith. This one cannot be faked. Even if the stress that you will have to put into this to be able to fake all of this face. So my conversation between myself and my husband, you know, from the day he asked me out, from the day I accepted, from the day he proposed, from, you know, those very key conversations, from the day we started planning our weddings, from the day he started sending money to me and all that. So I was able to, you know, print out all of this. And the picture that I sent to him, how we sent ourselves pictures and all that, I printed it out. So unfortunately for me, you know, as I I was printing it out I didn't print it out from this computer, from this system, because I had already exhausted the ink. I had to print it out from outside. So they said they don't have colored. I said, Chad, go put it late. It was the day before. So let me just print out, you know, white and black. So I did white and black. I also printed out conversation, but I didn't do that one the way I did that between me and my husband. Conversation between me and his brothers. I call them uncles. I call uncle this, uncle that. You know, we have conversation. I printed everything out. You know, they were not so long. I printed everything. I spotted this once. I don't mind. His aunties, his sisters. I printed it out. And conversation between me and my my stepson. Okay, imagine this lady, beautiful girl, having a stepson. But it's okay. My older stepson, yeah, because he's older than Moa. So our conversation, because we were chatting at some point, so I printed out our conversation together in case I said I want to say a word and have document to back it up. That's how they taught me. Practice taught me, and in law school as well. Practice taught me to always have, you know, documents to back up whatever I say. So I said, you know what, whatever they're going to ask me, I must have something to back it up. It doesn't just always go by saying, you know, if you know what I mean. But I don't know, I'm not saying you should be like me, but you might want to just do what is best for your family. So I went to the bank to print out my statement of account from 2018 when we met till dates. Was about, the guy said, it's gonna be 800 and something pages. I said, print it out. So I printed it out. I bought highlighter, you know, everywhere, you know, all those notifications, like that I got money from him, his name. I was highlighting it, you know, I had to highlight it. So in case, I'll make it very simple. When you say, oh, you never can tell. So I highlighted all of those places where he sent me money from 2018 till date. Because he always send me my upkeep every month. You know, my Pekin must look good. So I had all of that with me. So guys, these are all the documents I took to my interview center. I had my biro, I took my stapler, the staple pin. The only thing that I left behind was my printer, because I know that there won't be anywhere to plug it. You know, in my mind I was saying, my printer talking plug in. Oh. That's how serious I was, so that I can comfortably print from the car. You never can tell. You will say that you have this, you have that. They will just ask you something that my husband did not send to me, because it was like a big thing asking him, send this thing now. They won't need berry. They won't ask. I said, please don't do this to me. Send it. If I ask you, just send it. But then I said, but print, I'll just print from my car. But then again, I went my laptop, my laptop, everything. So I didn't drive. So I will advise you not to drive on that day. I will advise you to go with a trusted friend so that you can drop all of your stuff with the person. So that's all about that. I hope you've noted all of this. If you didn't get this, try and you can reach out to me. I don't mind to run over this again and again with you. So follow me on Instagram as well. DM me on Instagram. I think I'm all on Instagram most of the time. If you message me on Instagram, it's like no, it's okay. I think now I've been getting notification from my YouTube as well, so you can talk to me anywhere, but you can follow me on Instagram too. Follow more. Because I'm not a social media person. This is me just trying to have a community via YouTube and see how I don't keep friends like that. So sometimes I'm in my house, if I want to go to court and I'm preparing myself for court, I tend to talk to myself and all that. So if I'm having any issue, I tend to talk to myself. I just said, what, since I take pleasure in talking to myself, why not rather start uploading videos on YouTube on things people can one way or the other take from, have a community where you can at least have this relationship with people that you're not seeing. You never can tell. A time will come where we can call ourselves out, hang out, do something with people that you haven't met before. Do something outside the conventional. So that's why that's how this came about. So guys, if you are here to subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my channel, and my next video will be on my experience during my interview, and please stay tuned, because I'm going to also share with you guys how I almost got turned back from the gates. It was almost bad day for me. I'll share with you. Yes, you need to know.